All right, this is using ink and using ink washes. And ink washes just means that you're able to get grays with the ink by watering the ink down. The more water you have in your ink, the grayer more diluted it will be and the grayer it will get. So we're starting off again with just pure black. I have a little bit of black ink in here. You won't need much. And here's water that I have in a little cup here. So the ink does change. You can see the difference in what that black looks like wet and what it looks like dry. So part of this process is you gotta kind of let things dry and play with it. I am making an ink wash now by adding some water to my brush here. And it's, I got a scrap piece of paper. And I'm just taking some water and mixing it with the ink. I'm going to take this one away so it doesn't get dirty. And I'm just going to take my brush, pick some of this up, and just go edge to edge. Oh, I forgot to mention. Do you notice how I have a little bit of space between each of these ink wash blocks? It's because while this is wet, if you touch one to the other, the black ink will run into this wash and it will change the color and it'll look a mess. So I leave a little band of white paper between. So I want to do the next one. I think that'll be okay. I won't know till it dries. I'm adding a little bit more water to this. And I'm doing a one pass. Man, this one looks so much darker. So that's interesting. I'm going to take my piece of paper towel, and this is a good way to get rid of some of that ink. Just let that absorb. Don't rub it, just press it up. Do you see how much just came off? So that's looking pretty good. If I need to, I can always come back with one more little coat to make that just a hair darker. I'm going to make this one just a hair darker. So now I've got 2 layers of ink across there. I'm going to lighten it up quite a bit now to come in for this next one. There we go. That's a nice light one. And maybe I'll just press this down too. Let that come off. You see how it's making the impression of the paper towel. I just want to soften that up so that doesn't appear like that. Oh, it's so hard. Now I'm getting rid of all the ink on my brush if I can. Just squeezing it out. And I'm gonna just take some off, wipe it off, take some off, wipe it off. Straighten that out a little bit. This last one, I might need to get, oh, that's pretty good. I was gonna say I might need to get some clean water. This is now basically just the water I cleaned my brush in, and it's giving me a pretty nice light gray. So I am gonna use that for my lightest gray. And now I'm going to wait for it to dry. And then hopefully I'll have something like this happen. I had to add some more on these two. You can see how damn close these are. That's fine. I still need to I think that this still needs to get darker. And this needs to get a little darker. That's pretty good. This is okay. That's fine. And then black. All right, so that is your ink wash.